Oh, I'm on part 9. Oh, gosh. I don't know how many video tapings this is going to be. Um, Gosh. So in the last video, I talk about, the money that was stolen. I also talk about, the former host of the event. And if you look back at the video, I want to, let you know how it came about and so forth like that. So I also gave you an update in part 8 about, this sabbatical and divides, that we have in our community. Everybody have their own, you know, have their own audience. You can't get to everybody, but eventually maybe they'll come to, we have the majority to be able to do something as a black people. State of Black Parent, primary focus is on education, economics, and enterprise, which kind of play with us being more active on the legislative end. When situations are at hand, we work with the cards that are at hand, and definitely being in contact. If you review the archives of State of Black Parent Blog Talk Radio, you will see attorneys. We've interviewed doctors, attorneys. So you're having health problems, you're having legal matters, and definitely, encouraging. We have one of our sponsors, Trina. She's a legal shield representative in Texas. So that definitely tune into the spin-off promo for information for that, and look forward to that. So do RSVP. So y'all probably only have approximately 7 days to do it. It'll be approximately 2 p.m. September 7th. So it'll be the day before, before the Monday show, which is at 6 p.m. So the spin-off promo will be September 7th at 2 p.m. So I'm going to be holding out strong. So I think I'm trying to take me a nap around 11. Around that time. So I'm real tired for it. I'm not yet where we're going next with the event. Planning for 2015. It's going to still be in New York City. Don't ask where, none of that, want to be a part of it. Like this time we can't just have everything falling on 2 or 3 people pushing and pulling the load for everybody. Then people get frustrated, start extra weight. And then, you can't have people, and the main thing is for people to understand that we can't be focused on stuff that's just not going to be resolved, and we're on a deadline, and we can't just stop because of something that's not 100% right, or 100% where it should be. Okay, well, we can't have all, that all or nothing mentality. It is not going to work out like that. We definitely want to strive to be more organized, get things extra going for it. But there are instances, there are barriers that will try to come into place. The whole, hopefully they get bent over in the midst of doing what they do. So definitely, of course, extra steps, extra precautions. You could definitely follow on Twitter, STE_Black Parent. We're on Twitter at STE Black Parent. We're on Google Plus, Facebook. Is it going to still be active there? Yeah, the like page most likely is going to still be active, but most of our activity definitely want to economize the time that's invested in, because this winter I definitely want to be I want to definitely enjoy it. I want to enjoy I want to enjoy the actual travel instead of having to work extra hard. I want where everybody's pulling equal weight. So when you have that free time, you're really enjoying that free time instead of rushing that free time. So that's the critical of everything. Coming into plan for this year. Definitely the market is going to be New York. So anybody from the East Coast, that's primarily my focus. So anybody from the West Coast that want to be involved, that's great. Of course, the question has been asked about, do I want to travel or move it somewhere else? I'm just going to focus right now where it's at within New York City. So whoever's interested can come in. But if somebody wants to come to their area, it's something where they would actually have to seriously promote the bringing of it there, and it's going to hold the principles. Will I ever get there? I will never be for anybody, because then the state of black parent may totally go off focus from education, economics, and enterprise. And you could try. You give people a yard. You give people, and they just take it a whole acre or a mile. They come to gentrify and cooperate it. There are many things that I just would never allow state of black parents to be about. This is basically to represent primarily the single parent. Now, whether a single parent, a single parent, and with the focus of the children. The parent has to have the education, their economics together, and they have to have that energy and motivation if they don't have a business to support black business of our community. Group economics. Definitely. I'm willing to, co-op. Not co-op like, well, I'm going to change my message or what I'm doing. Co-op, I come as an, individual, and I come in part with this here, and this is what I agree to. That is where I'm able to go, but I'm not coming in where I would want to, because people try to get you into stuff that you don't fully understand, or something that you not agree with it, and try to get into it. Would never be for representation. I know people say, we've had people come in on a radio show about gay stuff. It ain't gonna never be for no gay. I'm just getting, I'm not hiding. I'm just coming straight up for it, about it. So, then they this society of capitalism has all this monopoly and games that it play with each other. So Netflix is not going for non-profit. I definitely not going to be communized or dictated. It's definitely for legislative advocating, addressing, and awareness for our community to be more involved, and more leads to where it needs to lead. We can't complain about people don't do something, then when they do something, then they always want to take them out, they poison you, all kind of stuff they want to do, but then they fuss about you don't want to be nothing. So that's a sure devil. So devils do stuff to where they act like they want you to have better, then they show you what better you can have and talk to you like you can have better, and say, well, only if you did this, and only if you do that. And then when you progress toward that way, they do something to smack and snatch you down. No. Detour. Detour. Jump in a sewer. So, mostly the updates of that, our official website will be up in the middle of, once we have things official. So this is something seeking, I won't even use the word seeking because people think you saying the word begging, but definitely, people that are serious, people that are willing to research, people that's willing to make calls. People that are willing to market, and that's the three things that's primarily needed. Along with those, that's definitely willing to sponsor the event. Definitely this time looking forward to where when you're time crushed, you have things that bind, and you have people that may come with promises, and then you're not able to trust them as you first thought you could, and stuff like that. So definitely the deadlines of getting the funds in is definitely critical. Definitely I have a lot of people I need to definitely get back into at the last moment. Our event with Riverbank was canceled. Riverbank just had a whole, that they was being PhD for real. They had like a whole dissertation like they wanted us to do. They just kept coming with these back and forths and kept threatening about security and so forth like that. So that, really seeking a place where, this is the understanding, definitely not where you're being compromised. And Riverbank is majority black people that work there. Don't know what the percentage is, but it's majority black. And it wasn't much of their support. And that's basically what I could say, that You know, we ended up having it at the Harlem Live, and thanks to the Harlem Live ISIS Harris, that was a wonderful time. Professor Carlton Jones, and if you'd like to book him for speakings at their youth and young adult events, definitely contact area code 225-395-1792. You can definitely go to the YouTube channel, Professor Carlton Jones. And he has a video titled Lies. He has What About Us. He has the shirts for sale. So definitely order the shirts. Go to his official website. View that. He was a vendor at the event. He spoke. We also had Jody Desar. She's a Isworth distributor. And definitely like to give honorable mention to those that, you know, have supported as vendors, registered as vendors, but weren't able to make it due to you know, unforeseen circumstances. Toki Lloyton Brown, she's a real estate person in the New York area, also oversees Colorful Mommy. Definitely Chanel, she's a File Links representative. Anitra, she's an origami jewelry representative. So definitely will be speaking on our next meet up from here. I believe this is where it about ends on this video. 9 videos. Okay, 9 videos. It ends. But no, let me let you know it end on part 10 that we close on.